Before we share this divine revelation, let's align our energies. Subscribe and tap the bell. Your angels have daily guidance waiting just for you. Comment, "I receive this miracle" below. Your words create sacred ripples in the universe. If this message speaks to your heart, like and share with someone who needs angelic hope today. For those moved to support this sacred work, Super Thanks lets you send heavenly gratitude. Every blessing helps awaken more souls. Now breathe deeply, open your heart, and receive your angel's life-changing message. Beloved one, listen closely, for heaven has more to pour into your heart. These words are not casual, these words are not ordinary, they are living, they are breathing. They are God's confirmation flowing through my voice to you. There is no mistake in the timing of these words. You did not stumble here by chance. You did not press play by coincidence. Heaven ordained this moment. God scheduled this very hour. The Spirit arranged for your eyes to see this, for your ears to hear this. Your heart has been waiting, not just for days, not just for weeks, but for seasons, for years, for what feels like a lifetime. You have carried this longing. You have whispered prayers that no one else could hear. You have cried tears in the silence of your room. You have wrestled with hope and disappointment, and yet you never let go of faith. Your prayers have been echoing, even when you thought they faded into the air, even when it felt like the heavens were quiet. They were not forgotten. They were not ignored. They were not dismissed. Every word you prayed was collected in heaven's bowls. Every tear you shed was recorded in God's book. Every sigh, every groan, every question reached the throne of grace. Your soul has been asking God for clarity, for a clear answer, for a sign you could not miss. And beloved soul, clarity comes now, not later, not someday, but now. Your soulmate has finally made the decision. The decision that shifts your destiny. The decision that unlocks the next chapter. The decision that heaven has been preparing behind the scenes. And that decision changes everything, not tomorrow, not years from now, but now. In this very moment, their heart has settled, their mind has aligned, their spirit has obeyed the whisper of heaven. They wrestled with doubt, nights of uncertainty, days of hesitation. They asked, "Am I worthy? Am I ready? Can I do this?" They battled with fear, the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown. But love, God's love, cast out their fear. They weighed the cost. They thought of the sacrifices. They thought of the changes. They thought of the life they would leave behind. They looked at their past, the scars, the regrets, the mistakes. They looked at their future. And it was in that moment heaven touched their heart. The angels whisper, "They chose you." They chose you because their soul already knew. They chose you because eternity had already written your name next to theirs. They chose you not because of pressure, not because of convenience, not because of fleeting feelings, but because heaven wrote your name on their heart before the foundation of the world. When they prayed, they saw you. When they cried, your spirit comforted them. When they dreamed, your face appeared before them. When they asked God for a sign, He pointed them toward you again and again. This is not ordinary love. This is not temporary romance. This is divine alignment. This is covenant. This is kingdom love. Beloved soul, their heart has settled, the confusion has lifted, the hesitation has broken, the answer has come, and the answer is you. They are ready to walk away from the distractions. They are ready to step past the voices of fear. They are ready to let go of every counterfeit that once tried to take your place. They are ready to hold your hand and never let go. Can you feel the shift in your spirit, that warmth that rises suddenly, that sudden peace that covers you, that stirring in your chest that feels like fire? It is confirmation. It is heaven's stamp. It is the Spirit of God saying, yes, it is time. Heaven has declared it. The decision is sealed. The journey begins. The chapter opens. The promise unfolds. They thought they weren't enough, but God reminded them they are made complete in Him. They thought the timing wasn't right, but God whispered, now is the appointed time. They thought the distance was too far, but God said, I bridge every gap. They thought the obstacles were too high, but God reminded them, with me, nothing is impossible. God reminded them of His promise. God reminded them of His word. God reminded them that love is stronger than fear, that faith is stronger than doubt, that hope is stronger than delay. And most of all, He reminded them of you. You are the one they cannot let go of. You are the prayer they cannot silence. You are the promise they cannot ignore. You are the destiny they cannot walk away from. Beloved, type this in the comments as your act of faith. The decision is made. I receive this love. Write it boldly. Declare it openly. Let heaven see your agreement. Let angels record your faith. Tap like as your yes to God's timing. Subscribe so you never miss another heavenly confirmation. And sow a super thanks, if you feel led, as a seed into this prophetic word, because the truth has been released. Your soulmate has decided, and heaven has declared. The answer is you. Tap like if you receive this word. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you for more prophetic messages like this. And give a super thanks to sow into this word, because when you plant into prophecy, you water your promise. Beloved soul, hear me now. The heavens lean close as I release this word to you. Your spirit has been waiting for confirmation. Your heart has been aching for an answer. And the Lord says, this is the hour of unveiling. Your soulmate cannot silence what burns within them anymore. They cannot run from what God has already written. They cannot drown out the sound of your name. In their prayers, every time they try to ignore it, heaven pulls them back. Every time they try to delay, the Spirit shakes their heart. Beloved one, they have decided. The angels declare it over you tonight. They have chosen covenant over comfort. They have chosen destiny over distraction. They have chosen you, not because you are flawless, not because everything has been easy, but because God showed them your heart, and your heart mirrored His love back to them. When they look at you, they see loyalty. When they think of you, they feel safety. When they pray for direction, they hear your name. It is divine. It is holy. It is unstoppable. They may not have told you everything yet, but their soul has already confessed it to heaven. Their spirit has already bowed before God, saying, yes, this is the one. They dreamed of someone who would understand them, and your presence fulfilled that dream. They prayed for someone who would stand beside them, and your love answered that prayer. They asked God for a sign, and God gave them you. This is why the confusion is lifting. This is why the delays are breaking. This is why the hesitation is melting away, because they finally surrendered. They finally yielded. They finally allowed God to lead their heart. Beloved soul, let your spirit rejoice, because what you felt in the quiet is true. What you sensed in prayer was not imagination. What your dreams whispered was not random. It was God revealing their choice. They are prepared to let go of everything that tried to hold them back. They are walking away from fear. They are silencing every voice of doubt. They are leaving behind counterfeit connections, because the only hand they want to hold is yours. You will see the evidence soon, not in vague signs, not in empty promises, but in action, in movement, in bold pursuit. They will show you, they will speak it, they will prove it, because heaven's fire is inside their soul, and it is burning for you. Beloved one, type this in the comments now as your act of faith. They chose me by God's design. Write it boldly. Declare it over your life, because what you decree with faith, heaven establishes. Tap like now if your heart feels the confirmation. It is your agreement with what the angels have spoken. And subscribe so you do not miss another word heaven is releasing for your journey. Give a super thanks if this prophetic message is your confirmation, because when you sow into the word, you align yourself with its harvest. Beloved soul, do not doubt this moment. Do not question what you feel. Do not minimize what God is saying. This is bigger than emotions. This is larger than desire. This is divine destiny unfolding. Your soulmate spirit has bowed before the Lord. Their heart has said yes. Their will has surrendered, and heaven is smiling. They see you as the blessing they cannot risk losing. They see you as the promise they will not forsake. They see you as the future they will fight to protect. Because God has bound your names together in His book of destiny. So lift your head, strengthen your faith, and prepare your heart. For the angels whisper again, they chose you. Tap like if you receive this word. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you for more prophetic messages like this. And give a super thanks to sow into this word, because when you plant into prophecy, you water your promise. Beloved soul, lean in even closer now, for heaven is still speaking. The Spirit is still pouring out revelation. This word is alive, and it is carrying fire straight into your heart. Your soulmate has not only made the decision, they have resolved in their spirit to fight for this love. No more wavering, no more retreating, no more running from what heaven has already approved. When they woke in the night, trembling from doubt, God steadied their hands. When their mind replayed the pain of the past, heaven whispered, I make all things new. When their heart feared rejection, the Lord reminded them of His promise that perfect love drives out fear. Beloved one, they are not just choosing you once. They are choosing you every single day. They are choosing you in prayer. They are choosing you in thought. They are choosing you in the quiet places of their heart. They are choosing you even when their lips have not spoken it yet. This is not a shallow decision. This is covenant intention. This is destiny being lived out in real time. The angels reveal, they see your worth. They see your light. They see your faith. And they know you are the answer they prayed for. Every distraction around them now feels empty. Every counterfeit now feels exposed. Every shallow connection now feels meaningless. Because their heart has awakened to truth, and truth points to you. Do not let fear whisper that you imagined it. Do not let doubt trick you into thinking you are forgotten. Do not let delay make you believe that God lied. For the Lord is not a man that he should lie. What he promised, he will bring to pass. This union is marked. This union is protected. This union is unstoppable. Because heaven has already said yes. Beloved soul, heaven asks you now, will you believe? Will you stand in faith? Will you align your heart with the decision already made? For your agreement is powerful. Your faith opens doors. Your words shift atmospheres. Declare it aloud right now. They chose me because God chose us. Type it boldly in the comments to seal it. God's choice is clear. Yes, let your fingers type what your spirit already knows. For every declaration is an act of faith. And faith moves mountains. You may feel chills right now. You may sense tears rising. You may feel an unexplainable peace filling your chest. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. The Spirit is testifying to your spirit. This word belongs to you, beloved one. Prepare yourself. For their decision is not just private. It will soon be public. What has been hidden in their prayers will soon be spoken with their mouth. What has been locked in their heart will soon be shown by their actions. They will reach for you. They will speak to you. They will choose you in front of the world. Do not fear the silence, for silence does not mean absence. Do not fear the waiting, for waiting does not mean denial. Do not fear the unknown, for God has already written the ending. Your soulmate has finally said yes in their heart. Now heaven is aligning the circumstances so their lips can declare it and their life can live it out. So, beloved, rise up in faith. Lift your head, straighten your shoulders, smile again, because the season of confusion is over. The season of clarity has arrived, and their heart is no longer divided. Angels surround you with this assurance. You are the one. You are the answer. You are the promise fulfilled. Take a breath and whisper, I receive this word. Type it boldly in the comments. I receive their decision. Yes, write it as an act of faith, and heaven will honor your declaration. The decision is made. The love is sealed. And the story is unfolding. Beloved one, let the weight of this truth sink deep into your heart. The angels say, the turning point has already come. The season of uncertainty is finished. The veil of hesitation has been torn, and the decision of their soul has been sealed by heaven's own hand. They are no longer standing at the edge of choice. They have already stepped onto the path. They have already placed one foot in front of the other. And that path leads straight to you. Every prayer you whispered has reached the throne. Every tear you shed was gathered in God's bottle. Every moment of silence was filled with unseen intercession. And now, the fruit of those hidden prayers is showing itself. This is why your spirit feels lighter. This is why you sense a shift you cannot explain. This is why you wake up in the night with a knowing. The decision has been made. Beloved, this is not just emotion. This is not imagination. This is not a passing thought. This is alignment with destiny. When they saw their life ahead, they saw it empty without you. When they pictured their future, your presence was written across it. When they looked at the years to come, they could not imagine it without your love. So they chose. They chose to believe in God's promise. They chose to surrender their fear. They chose to silence the voices of doubt. They chose to listen to heaven's whisper. And in that holy silence they heard your name. They felt your spirit. They saw your smile. They remembered your heart, and they knew. Beloved soul, hear me. The angels are moving. Doors are opening. Chains are breaking. And the union heaven ordained is unfolding before your very eyes. This love is not ordinary. It is not fragile. It is not shallow. It is fierce. It is eternal. It is unshakable. It carries the weight of covenant. It carries the breath of prophecy. It carries the seal of heaven, and nothing will tear it apart. Do not let fear cloud your heart. Do not let doubt whisper in your ear. Do not let the enemy convince you this is not real. For what God has joined, no man, no demon, no circumstance can separate. Now pause for a moment. Feel that pull in your chest, that warmth washing over you, that quiet joy rising from within. It is confirmation. It is the Spirit bearing witness. It is heaven shouting yes. Your soulmate's heart beats differently now. Every beat echoes your name. Every thought leads back to you. Every dream draws them closer to your presence. They know. They cannot fight it anymore. They cannot run from it anymore. They cannot bury it anymore. They have chosen, and they have chosen you. Beloved, if you feel this word in your spirit, type this phrase in the comments now. They chose me. Declare it. Claim it. Seal it in faith. Because as you speak it, heaven aligns with your agreement. Do not underestimate the power of your agreement. When you say yes, the angels move. When you say yes, the doors swing open. When you say yes, the anointing flows. And when you say yes, the blessing accelerates. Your yes activates their yes. Your faith fuels their courage. Your boldness strengthens their resolve. Your agreement seals heaven's promise. Beloved, God is not late. God has not forgotten. God is not ignoring your prayers. God has been preparing both hearts, and now both hearts are ready. This love is not built on sand. It is built on the rock of Christ. It is not built on fear. It is built on faith. It is not built on lust. It is built on covenant. Heaven smiles on this union. Heaven celebrates this choice. Heaven confirms this step, and heaven will protect it. Even now, angels are guarding the path. Even now, distractions are being removed. Even now, divine timing is being revealed. Even now, the Spirit of God is breathing life into this story. Beloved one, listen closely. The decision is done. The choice is sealed. The chapter has turned. The new story begins. Your name is written on their future. Your voice is written on their prayers. Your presence is written on their destiny, and nothing will erase it. Now speak this in faith. The decision has been made, and the decision is me. Write it below. Prophesy it over your life. Declare it boldly, and watch heaven align. Because when you release your words in faith, the heavens echo them back, and the angels move swiftly to perform the word spoken in faith. This is your moment. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. Your soulmate has chosen you, and nothing will undo it.